Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Time to win. Golden words said by Dale Carnegie, which I liked. Dr. Ravi Tandon. Your victory is waiting here. Just step in. When I was still young and trying hard to impress people, I wrote a foolish letter to Richard Harding Davis, an author who once loomed large on the literary horizons of America. I was preparing a magazine article about authors and I asked Davis to tell me about his method of work. A few weeks earlier, I had received a letter from someone with this notation at the bottom: dictated but not read. I was quite impressed. I felt that the writer must be very big and busy and important. I wasn't the slightest bit busy, but I was eager to make an impression on Richard Harding Davis. So I ended my short note with the words dictated but not read. He never troubled to answer the letter. He simply returned it to me with this scribbled across the bottom: your bad manners are exceeded only by your bad manners. True, I have blundered and perhaps I deserve the book. But being human, I resented it. I resented it so sharply that when I read to the death of Richard Harding Davis 10 years later, the one thought that still persisted in my mind, I am ashamed to admit, was the hurt he had given me. If you and I want to stir up a resentment tomorrow that may rankle across the decades and endure until death, just lot of indulge in the time, little stringing criticism, no matter how certain we are that it is justified. When dealing with people, let us remember we are not dealing with creatures of logic. We are dealing with creatures of emotions, creatures bristling with prejudices and motivated by pride and vanity. Bitter criticism caused the sensitive Thomas Hardy, one of the finest novelists ever to enrich English literature, to give up forever the writing of fiction. Criticism drove Thomas Chatterton, the English poet, to suicide. Benjamin Franklin, tactless in the youth, because so diplomatic, so adroit at handling people, that he was made American ambassador to France. The secret of his success: I will speak ill of no man, he said, and speak all the good I know of everybody. Any fool can criticize, condemn, and complain, and most fools do. But it takes character and self-control to be understanding and forgiving. A great man shows his greatness, said Cradle, by the way he treats little man. Bob Hoover, a famous test pilot and frequent performer at air shows, was returning to his home in Los Angeles from an air show in San Diego. As described in the magazine, flight operations at 300 feet in the air, both engines suddenly stopped. By deft maneuvering, he managed to hand the plane, but it was badly damaged, although nobody was hurt. The magical sentence you should spell daily in life to achieve success: I will do it. Only I can do it. Please subscribe our channel and click on the link given in this description box to listen this full chapter voice in a single clip.